The worst of the gas shortage is over in the Austin area, but even as most gas stations have regular unleaded fuel now, premium and plus grades are nearly impossible to find.
KXAN's Jacqueline Powell explains why and the negative impact it could have on your car.
Drivers are looking, but these signs are probably all they'll find. No premium or plus fuel, so people like Stacy Chin
I have no choice.
are forced to fill up with unleaded.
I know it's not good for the engine, but I know I have to go to work, I have to go to places.
Mechanics say it could be trouble for more expensive cars.
As soon as you put in regular gas, you're going to notice a check engine light.
The longer this shortage lasts,
I expect to see a fair amount of people coming in that have run unleaded in premium vehicles and overheated their catalytic converters, melting them down.
distributors say they're playing catch up after too many people rushed to the pumps following Harvey.
They're focusing immediately on just regular gas, to get stations supplied as quickly as possible.
That's top priority because it's what emergency responders and the majority of drivers need. Plus,
As far as super unleaded, that takes additional refining time, so that's why that's kind of put on the back burner for now.
in the meantime, mechanics say drivers with cars that require premium fuel can add octane boosters if filling up with unleaded. As long as it's not prolonged, putting regular in once or twice shouldn't tear up modern cars.
You're going to lose power, you're going to lose fuel efficiency, but you should be able to do it for a little bit.
Jacqueline Powell, KXAN News.
We asked the Texas Oil and Gas Association how much longer to expect shortages of premium and plus fuel, and when gas prices might start coming down. They didn't give us an answer for either of those questions. They simply said the industry is working now to resume normal operations as quickly as possible.
The oil industry in Texas is still recovering from the damage caused by Harvey. The U.S. Department of Energy says 5 refineries are still shut down along the Gulf Coast tonight. 6 are in the process of restarting operations, but it could take days or weeks to produce gasoline there. 5 facilities are running at reduced rates tonight. To give you some perspective on all of this, the affected refineries along the Gulf Coast make up more than 1/4 of gasoline production in the country. Right now, they are producing less than 8% of the gasoline they normally do.
And we want to know what kind of effect Hurricane Irma is having on the gasoline industry. The U.S. Energy Information Administration says there are no refineries in Florida. That means that state relies on petroleum products delivered by trucks or boats from other states, mostly from refineries on the Texas Gulf Coast. Right now, more than a dozen of those petroleum ports are either closed or restricted. That limits the amount of gasoline available and creates shortages across the state. Once people start returning to their homes and the ports reopen, experts say the need for gasoline could spike, and that's increasing demand in states that export petroleum to Florida, including here in Texas.